All right. We're back with another stream. We're gonna kick the music on. Um, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna run the Vengeance event. You can see my crew that I'm using. I went up to tier 7 this weekend, and it bumped me up to a new level for these the Vengeance event. So now I'm gonna have to go into the 72 space. Well, before I would park my Sorrentos and Titan in the system and just click it as I got in, but it looks like they don't have the warp range. So what I'm going to have to do is go into the 70 space and then fly out, get my buffs, and go into the 72 space. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be the first time I'm trying these, and so I need to buff with the Galaxy Quest ship. Okay, so let's get the ship out here. We gotta put it in its place. This to go here. Okay, so we're going to stop it. We're going to get the buff for the Galaxy Quest. It does help, believe it or not. So we're going to fly into this space. We're going to get our buffs, and then we're going to hit Khan's ability. Khan's ability is going to help me out in the event quite a bit. So I'm going to be doing these 72s for the first time. I've never even went into the system. As you can see there, it's still blue. So now, once my Vengeance gets into this system, I'm going to do max fortification. And I'm also going to give it a Sorrentos buff. Okay, so now we're going to fly in here, and as soon as we get into this system, we're going to hit the Khan's ability here to give us the extra boost. So this is the first time even trying these. Whoever came up with you probably shouldn't have moved up until you got to tier 8. They've been kind of making it underpowered when the first part of getting in here. So now we're going to hit Khan's ability. And we're going to see how much hull damage we get. I have no idea what this is going to do. You're going to see how much hull damage we took. Okay, we might get this close to the same run. They may be the same power as the elites, because the elites were really tough. So it would be nice if they were weaker, but I wouldn't bet my money on that. But the thing is, I know now that once it dies, I'm not going to be able to use the Khan's ability because it's just too far up. It's not going to carry over. I could usually get like a minute left over of Khan's when I was doing the other one and get a little bit of help from it. So now I'm going to have to go in there and get a buff, like a regular fortification buff and a Sorrentos buff, because the timer on this is not going to be up by then, I don't think. Or I could just wait it out. I might even do that. We got to see how many we kill first. Okay. It's all on how many we kill. So we got, that's 9. We haven't used our Galaxy Quest yet. So So it looks like we're probably going to kill about 12, I'm thinking. So I'm going to have to come up here and kill 8 more. And I'm going to be a little bit handicapped on that one. Okay, we still haven't used the Galaxy Quest yet. So we might end up with 13, which would be awesome if that is the case. Okay. Okay, we still got the Galaxy. What happened there? So we're gonna get the Galaxy Quest is gonna activate. You see how much hull it gave me back again. So I'm gonna go right back after this one because it's damaged. Or it should be damaged. It didn't look like it was. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, get it. So we might get 14 out of this. I doubt we get 15. If we get 15, it's the same as the one below. Because that's what I've been averaging, 15 of them. Now I'm gonna die here. I'm just gonna do that just because it'll be faster to get back up here if it's possible. Ooh, I got that one. Wow, I actually got 16. That's badass right there. But I am gonna die here probably. All right, there we go. So we only need 4, so we got this. We got that. We can just come there and get the Sorrento's boost and okay, so now let's go in here, get the Sorrento's to, what the hell's going on here? Why is the, oh, I hit my board cube by accident. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. We can go ahead and put the Galaxy ship back up. So we've got one, oh, we got both 2 pools. So I guess they give you more. Now, let's see, I gotta see this. That's 2 pools. Wow, that's awesome if that's the case. Or did I finish it? I finished it, so you only have to hit, okay. Oh, I hit the extra one, so I got, it didn't, oh no, that's the one from before. Cold directive, I finished them both. So you only have to hit 16, and I did that. All right. So no, I don't have to waste any more of these. So let's bring it back, bring them all back, so I finished it. You had to hit 20 on the lower one, so they lowered the level. Awesome. So now we're gonna go and see if we can get any draws. Let's go into the event store and see if we get lucky. So we got one with 8,000 is the Holy Grail, and the second one is this one. Let's see if we can get lucky. Okay, we did get lucky with a double draw. So he's gonna give us 3 shots at getting that 8,000 one or more pulls. Okay, 500 is not bad, but I'd really like to have a pull or get the 8,000 though. Okay, so yeah, so it is going to help with the ship quite a bit. That was, I guess we got 5 draws there, so we're definitely going to have enough to do an upgrade when I get enough of the other parts on it. Oh no, not quite. We still need just a little more. A little more, then we got that. And I do need more parts, which I'm really close on, so that's not that big a deal. Right now, the biggest thing is this. That's the biggest thing right now, is getting more titanium for this. But basically, when they do this tomorrow, As this is a Sunday event, I waited. Oh, I did the first one before I tiered it up to 7, and then when I tiered it up to 7, it procced another one of the events. So I ended up doing 4 of these today. I mean, two of the events, getting 4 pulls, winning 4 pulls, and I got the first time I only got the 2. Then you saw me win the re-rolls on that. So yeah, so I'm looking at probably in 2 weeks. I would say probably within my next pay day, which is the 24th, I will have this ship up to tier 8. And that is, hello guy, how you doing? So what that does for me, getting it to tier 8, that's a big milestone for the ship. Because what tier 8 does is it unlocks this 5th seat. So not only will it make the ship stronger this wise, adding the other officer, it will give me another ability to help do this and help my PvP. Because right now I was using the Freeman crew in it, but when I got that other seat there, I changed now the crew that I used for PvP in this ship is, and it does some good work, buddy, because I took out some cubes the other night that were in the Veil, hitting miners UPC with it. So now with the new research that they gave us, I rearranged all these. So now this is the crew that I'm running below for PvP. I'm running the Interceptor Strike Team. I've got Section 31 Giorgio. I've got him. I've got Pick Hugh. And I've got DeMarco. Now I'm not real sure who's going to get this seat. I'm going to have to really think about that really hard. Or even if I even stay with the strike team, I might go with, I could go with the mirror crew, put the Queen crew here, put DeMarco and probably him in here. That's a possibility. That gives me a lot of flexibility, and also I could really come back with the Freeman crew and do some other things that. So now it will give me a flexibility of running all 3 crews in this ship. Hugh doesn't work on PvP. You're talking about Borg Hugh. Borg Hugh is strictly a PvE officer. He does not work on hostile. See right there? You have to read the fine print on these things. Not all of them work. They're not universal. Like, whoops. Let me find DeMarco. Put DeMarco back. So if you look at DeMarco, for instance, DeMarco is a hell of a PvP officer below deck. See right there, PvP. But she's a monster on the bridge for PvE, both armadas and invading entities. She's a monster on that. If you're running like a single armada package, she's gonna be on your lead ship on one of the slots. My favorite armada crew, I'll just show it. It'll be more officers than this will hold, but I put it in the cube most of the time. And let's go. My favorite armada crew is this one. And I can add there's one missing, so I can go down here. It won't let me put it in here, but when I go through here, I'll go through here and see who I've got left. Here lately, I've been using these new Strange New World officers. Why? Because they don't specify, the thing I was telling you about, is they don't specify what it does. So if I put Scotty below, he gives me 500% shield health on the ship. Or Black Ops Chapel here, juiced up, gives me 500% pulse on streak. So I can stick her here regardless what I'm doing with it. I can put her here and she gives me 500% health on my hull. You know, so I'd probably use one or the other. I think Montgomery Scotty is, I got him on the away team right now, but you can't use him because he's non-Armada hostiles. So a lot of these newer ones are giving you that precedent where you can't use them. So you got to kind of almost go with old school. Like Seska. Seska can work on either, doesn't specify. It just says hostiles, and hostiles can be either, in this case, can either be your regular, you know, any of the hostiles and your armadas. But you've got to pay attention to the fine print, because like even the other day when I was trying to get these new 72 G7 hostiles, like I had Chapel. Chapel's one of the best PvE. Regular Chapel, let's go below deck, let's find her. She's one of the best hostile grinding officers in the game, but guess what? Because of the ability of these new G7 hostiles, her isolated cascade doesn't do a damn thing to it. Even though it procs, and you see it proc in the thing, if you ever go into it, you see it says no isolatic damage. So she's useless. So the crew that I use on the G7s, and I'm not using my Vengeance. I haven't tried it on the Vengeance yet. I might try that later. Let me go ahead and reset my fleet while we're at it. So what the crew that I'm using currently for the G7 hostiles and the news, I'm using this crew. They're really two good crews. And I'm going to show you both of them. One of them, this one works better in the cube. This one works better in my Kretschna. Minus that one. I haven't, gosh, I keep trying to say I'm going to change it. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to save it. Seska's good, but Suitor is better. This is the crew. I'm going to save it this time. I always say I'm going to do it and I forget. So I'm going to save this right here. Save. There. Now we're set. So you know Seska's in the cube crew. But what you got to do is you're going to have to focus on hull breach or, well, see, the thing is I don't understand about it is her ability is isolated cascade, but she, for some reason, I've tried some of the other captains you would stick in here. You know what? Hey, there's one I didn't try. Let's go and see if we can. I've got to see what their abilities are. I'm going to go ahead and put this crew in here. I'm going to look at the Kirk brothers, and see what ability they have. If they could probably work. Okay, Kirk mitigation. Okay, that definitely will work. Let's see about Sam. Or I might could put Pike there. Critical damage. Okay, that would work too. So I'm going to try this and see how it does against these 71 hostiles up here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see what this does. This is a first try for me. But I went with that because it was saw some guys grinding using some other variations of what you just saw, and I said, you know what, these would work better. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go in the Veil. So we go look. So you guys will get a good glimpse of G7 in space here, if you hadn't been able to go up into it. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay, there are two parts of it. There's the part of it that's in your, was just called the margins. Once you get in here, this is actually on your server, right? But here in the veil, you push that, you go in. This is a multi, I'm not sure if it's the entire game, but is it a regional thing? But this is a multi-server experience in here. Let's see. Let's go up here where we're at. Okay, so I'm going to take it in here to this system that has, and it shows your mark. Because there's shared system. There's no total faction system in this thing. So when I go in here, I know I'm going to have Romulan and I'm going to have Federation. So I'm going to take it up in there. I'm going to go ahead and jump just to save some time. Because I don't know, this might be in pretty quick. But I've got to see if the Kirk brothers work better than the crew that I'm using right now. So I want to stay with the battleships. We're going to use the triangle. And I really want a ROM one. ROM gives me the most reputation points. So I've been trying to stick with hitting the Romulan battleships in here. And we'll see right here what the hull damage is. And it's about the same. It looks like this crew would work as well. But the key thing is you're not relying on the isolytic damage. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to come up here with my Sorrentos and we're going to see how many of these we can pop and compare it to, do a back-to-back comparison with the other crew I just showed you. It looks pretty promising, I can tell you that, from the hull damage that I'm receiving. But I need to do a full, let's see who this is. Okay, there is a rogue alliance that's in this veil right now. Our alliance had them marked KOS, but somebody may have taken them off. So I'm always being mindful who's in this system with me. Now it'd be interesting to see. Let's go back. I'm going to try. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my Borg cube and do the same. I'm going to come right back in here and get those. Let's see how it does on the Borg cube. With the Sorrentos boost, I was getting somewhere between, with the other crew I just showed you, I was getting somewhere between 60 and 70 hostiles. Well, the thing is, Janeway's captain ability has isolytic damage. Isolytic damage does nothing to these officers. That's why I was wanting to check it out. I was going to do it the other night and forgot it. I'm kind of waiting for, we're going to do some purges. So I'm kind of just killing time until my alliance gets together and we do these purges. But we're gonna try the Borg cube next. And I mean, I got a little bit of this I can spare. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test some things. I'm actually gonna try it on the Vengeance too, and see how the Vengeance works on that. But it's gonna be a little tougher because I only got 4 seats. And also I've got forbidden technology set up for this. Oh, you know what, dude? I took it out. No. That was I took it out off the junker and put it in the Venge here. So I do got some forbidden technology for. And you know what? We'll go ahead and also, since it's cheap to exchange the chaos tech, we'll go ahead and put the Godsend on it. Well, that's on that one. Let's see which one. What does this one do? Fighting armadas. That one don't work. Let's find another one. What does this one do? Apex barrier when fighting hostiles and or invading entities with 3 rounds. Increases your critical damage when fighting models or invading. Because this is an invading entity one. That one won't help either. And these other ones I got are too low because I don't ever use them. So I am going to switch the Godsend here when I get the ship back. Okay, let's get it back. I'll switch it, but I'm going to go with the cube first. Or no, let's do the Vengeance. What the hell? We'll do the Vengeance. I'm more curious about what the Vengeance is going to do in this situation than I am the cube, to be completely honest with you. Because side by side comparison between, for me, that's why I've got the my Krishna all set up in here, and not the board cube. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to get back. It's about 20. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna change, make it just a little. Wait a minute. We'll go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna swap it. I'm gonna put another ship in my Vengeance spot, and I'm going just to make it a little bit easier. We can rearrange them when we get back. Come on. Now we're gonna go all the way where the crutch is over here, and we're gonna swap it. Just to make it a little bit crewing a little bit easier, so I'm not forgetting something. So, well, let's see. Whoops, wrong thing. I've been so focused on upgrading it. Okay, we definitely want. I would say I would definitely put pick Hue here over regular Hue. Just for this is going to be hard. Kim was a big deal on it. I think I'm going to have to wait until I get tier 8 to do a real test with it, because I do need Kim. Kim made a big difference, and I don't. You know what? I'm going to take pick Hue out and see what happens. Go with this crew. Then we'll try pick Hue and see what's going on. The bad thing is I can't jump. I gotta go for the full. Whoops, wrong one. I'm used for the Vengeance being there. Okay, we do need to switch to tech too. I need to switch this one for the Godsend, or right here, the Godsend. See, it's pretty cheap to exchange these, so that's no biggie. So let's take it up there and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna go. Whoop. Oh no, there are plenty that are PvE oriented. There's more of those than there are PvP ones for the Chaos Tech. In fact, I wish they had more PvP ones. We'll go back in there. I'll show you. Well, it's flying. I will go into it and show you. Okay, every one of these that's got the skull on it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that are all hostile based. You've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are PvP. Then I think these right here are Armada based ones. These, well, I picked the wrong one. I'm sorry. What was the other? This one's, I think this one is other stuff then, but anyway, so you got more PvE ones than you got PvP. But yeah, the cannon is definitely PvP. But you got, like I said, you got more for the, I mean, because basically most of the PvE ones are made for your gimmick ships, for the most part. Because if you go in there and you read, let's go in back in there. You go in there and read some of these, like this one here is, this one's for the junker, and it is on my junker. This one here is for Mirrorverse hostiles. I think I've got it on one of my ships, but I just stuck it on there because it didn't have anything. This one here is Apex Barrier when fighting. You would put this on any ship that you wanted to do the invading entities. Pretty much. It says hostiles or invading entities, but then it says if fighting armadas, invading entities. But this would be a good one to do like your chimeras with. Let's see, the banjo or ukulele or whatever the hell that is. This one's for your Monavine. So you see Texas class. This is for the Monavine. Okay, this was a general one. I don't think I even have this one tiered up very high. I don't. But this one is hit, ability can stack weapons, multiple shots. This one's not a bad one. I probably need to invest on getting this one tiered up a little bit higher. And put this actually on one of my ships that I'm doing grinding on. Like this one might not even be bad to put on the one of my main grinding ships. So I'm gonna go ahead and tier it up as high as I can get it to go. I think I unlocked it and never really did anything with it. I mean, I don't. Before the G7 come along, guys, I didn't really need any help hitting the hostiles. So even though these are nice, I just didn't need the help. But now I do need the help with these G7s. So it I have to go in there and go and rethink everything. So this only goes 6 tiers, it looks that way. So when I get done here, I'll be done with it. So this one doesn't tier up very high. This is probably a common one. Or let me look and see. Yeah, this is a common one. But it didn't take very long for me to tier it up. What is this one? Let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, that one's all the way up. That one's all the way up. Let's go get this one here. But see, the problem is the Bonavine loop is dead to me. So I think I'm not going to take this all the way to 12. I mean 12 tiers. I'm going to take it. I'll take it up to level 12 here and leave it alone. That's why I stopped doing it. Let's look at some of these other ones. Yeah, I've got every one of them. This was the only one that I don't have done very high. And I'll go ahead and do it. It goes 12 tiers. I'm gonna run out of the juice before I get up there. This will probably be the last one I can do. 2 more. And then when I earn some more, I'll come back and do some more of these. I'll get this one all the way up. This one's pretty nice. This is one that you would put on probably your Galaxy Quest ship, because it increases raw obtaining, or any ones you're going to go in there and grind those Mirrorverse things with. You would definitely want this in there. Like I said, the Chaos chest, the Chaos is pretty easy, cheap to switch around. I wish the Forbidden Technology was the same. Then I would be changing all the time. All right, so let's pick us out a intercept. Well, no, we're still want battleships. So let's see what this does. See how much hull damage I get. Roughly the same as my Kretschner. But then again, my Kretschner's got a whole bunch more seats in the back of it than this one does. It doesn't get as much help. So I'm going to hit like a couple more of these just to see how bad it disintegrates. Okay, looks like I could do this and get about the same results as my Kretschner, so why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do it? Okay, so let's bring it back. But again, well, I'm using the Kirk Brothers crew. Let's go with my other crew. We'll come right back with it. We'll repair. We'll come back with the Janeway's crew again. But this gives some folks that are watching, if you're any G7 players, it gives you some options of crews you can use. I've got a video that I shot right after it launched, and a crew that I came up with, but I've got better crews now. I've had a little bit of time to tinker with it, look at some of these logs. And let's see how many rounds. Whoops, I pushed the wrong thing. Let's see how many rounds each of these took. Okay, let's see. We got 14 with the Vengeance. Okay, and let's go to the Kretschner. Okay, we'll move right here. Is probably going to be with the Kretschner. Okay, is that with you? Yeah, that's with the Kirk Brothers. Oh man, I did it again. Okay, let's go back. I'm used to doing that. That's why that's the most thing I use. 23. So even though looks like the whole damage is similar, the power of the Vengeance is much. You see, it took 23 rounds against the Kretschner to kill it. And let's see if we can go, see if I got one with the Janeway crew. No, I don't think I did. I think I went ahead and used the Kirk brothers. All right, let's go with Janeway and see what happens with, I change the crew here. Gosh, that's gonna take a minute. I think it takes a minute to get back. And when you're doing this, you need to experiment. A crew that works really good for me may not work very good for you at all because my officers are tiered higher than yours. That's why I try to have options. Or maybe you have to do an away team and you can't get the officer that you need back, so either you're stuck with having to skip the event or having another option that's almost as good. Okay, so we're gonna go with Janeway this time. Come on. We're gonna put the Janeway crew back in here, which is gonna be Janeway. I guess we can use Kim to help me put the group to get that quicker. So we're going to use Janeway. And then we're going to put the dock right here. So this might work well because you're getting the synergy with the lower deck officers. So this might even work better for this particular formation because I don't have the other officers. But I'm gonna do this, and then I gotta get my ships prepared for the surge. I've got at least 3 starts. And the bad thing about it, I don't think we're gonna have enough players to do it. But I told them I would help if we did. But I'm kind of thinking not gonna have enough participation to do it because the surge is a little bit different than like a wave defense. You're not gonna have like your 4 or 5 best players. You need everyone because it's about killing the hostiles as fast as you can. You get 3 minutes, and for us the last time, what was the big bugaboo was the game was really had a lag on it, and the hostiles were spawning slower than they needed to be. You know what I'm saying? I think our group would have done better. We got as high as wave, I think it was either wave 8 or wave 9 or something like that. But the norm was wave 6. But a lot of the times we would sit there and we're waiting for these hostiles to spawn. So I find it really difficult that anybody gets to tier 15 because it's supposed to go to tier 15 if you can hit them fast enough. But like I said, the problem is you're waiting for these damn things to spawn. So that's the big thing about it. I've got 45 minutes before they said they're going to do it. They said they're going to do it 9 Central Time. So, biggest thing what we're trying to do is score a little bit higher in this event. I don't think we're going to take first place. They think we might, but I don't. I think the other alliance that's ahead of us, they bought too many of the packs that has the starts in it. I've got at least 3 that I know of. I got one that I earned last night, and I bought 2 station pack, and I bought an explorer pack that had 1 in it. So I know I've got at least 3. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do try to see what it looks like here. Okay, it looks like the hull damage is less. And I think a lot of it has to do with the synergy with the lower deck officers. Because Janeway's captain ability is not helping at all. And I'll show you here, guys, in a minute. We'll go into, let's go ahead and go into one of these. So what's happening here is you get to the battle log. And let's see, that's where there'll be a part where it tells, okay, the Vengeance, that's me. Okay, it is, the Vengeance is throwing out some isolytic damage on this thing. So that makes me rethink this. But like on the Krechna, didn't have enough isolytic damage. But you can see here it deals, and the Sentinel is receiving the isolytic damage. It mitigates a bunch of it. You see, look, that's how much it mitigates. Where mine's dealing 13 billion in isolytic damage, but it's only receiving, let's see, mitigates. So you see it mitigates almost all of it. Yeah, it's okay. Now, where before when my Krechna was hitting, and it was saying no isolytic damage. So let's look. I'm kind of looking at this. This is pretty interesting. Like I said, I could put my Sorrentos in here, and I could probably grind all day in here. Okay, I'm curious now. See, this is what I hit like 4, and that was about the same as hitting the first one. So let's go into, let's go 72, see what it does against a 72 hostile. Then we'll try 73. If this doesn't damage it too bad. Then we'll try my friend Wild's crew. Not in this stream, but I'm gonna try it later. But he's using a lot of niche officers in his crew. Well, okay, so here's a battleship. That's a special battleship. So there's not battleships in this one. We're gonna have to go find another system. Let's go into this one. But the scout ships, if you notice that, is In this system, the scout ships aren't interceptors. What I think it is you look on this deal, this one's going to be primary. This going to have interceptors in it. But what I've seen is there'll be two primary ships in here. Then whatever the scout ship is going to be the one that's not. Like you see here, it's got all three of them. And you would think by looking at that, it's battleship. Oh, that's one that we're going to. Are we in there yet? Yeah, we are. Okay, went in there pretty quick. Okay, so let's find a Klingon. No, that's a Klingon battleship. We don't want that. Let's go Romulan. We'll see what a 72 does to it. Okay, it did more damage, but I was able to kill it relatively easy. You can see it used some of the shield. Okay, so let's try. See what's in this one. It doesn't really tell me which hostiles in here. Let's just go in and check it out. We see a Romulan battleship. We hit it. If we not, we go into one of these other systems. I'm hoping we do because I don't want to travel. So you even got like a 74 in here. I'm not even gonna even try that. But it tells me that I can come hit these 72s with the Sorrentos pretty easy. If I can get the Sorrentos there, that is. Come on, come on, come on. I don't see any hostiles in here, do you? This is like a freaking empty system. Oh, there it goes. Freaking lag. That's what you call lag there. Let's see. Okay, there's a 73. And they're not, what do you get here? Yeah, these are some kind of different hostiles. I don't want that. I want rep. If I'm gonna earn this, I'm gonna earn it. Let's see, okay, I'm looking to see where's the easiest one to get to. It's probably gonna be this one. I gotta do this, and I'm gonna need to fly it back and get my ships ready for the surge if we do it. If we not, I'm gonna go to sleep. I haven't slept yet. Well, I did fall asleep on the stream last night for about an hour, I think. But I've been busy trying to help our alliance win one of the events. Let's see, we probably gave up 5th place, 4th place, or whatever it was. Coming in here. No, I still got it. I think I could have, if I would have sit there and grind it out, I could have caught him in 3rd. We're gonna catch either one of them. They're using that new ship to kill those hostiles. But I'm happy with 4th. 4th gives me a decent amount of these parts for the ship, for the building. Oh, come on. All right, let's clear localizations. Oh, it's frozen up. Let's try to see if we can find any button that works. That one did. Okay, let's try escape. Oh, there we go. No. Let's see. All right, so that's Klingon. Here's ROM. Let's see if we can get it. What's probably going to happen is we're going to have a lot of hull damage, or we're going to get sent home. Yeah, we got sent home. Okay, so we got. Let's see how much hull. Let's see how much we did do damage. We did do to it. All right, so. Oh, come on. We're definitely going to need to take it to the next. What's going on with the game right now? I'm going to clear localization. I'm going to do what I can to... Okay, here we go. Oh man, I didn't even do anything to that. Let's see how many rounds we went. 6. Wow, look at it. Look at the isolic damage the ship put on this thing. Wow. But it pretty much took it all. You got 2,500, 252. Then you got another mitigation from the apex barrier. So basically, I just got a trickle in there. So even though it is working, it's probably the Kirk brothers might work better on these, because they don't use isolic damage at all. It's all standard damage and criticals. Now that was a situation to where at a certain level, right when before I had Janeway and the Doctor completely tiered out and the Kirk brothers tiered out, there was a situation when I got up to, I think it was Op 66, where Janeway was the clear winner at 65 and below. But the Kirk brothers were better 66 and up. And this might be the case here because the deal, what it does, and you saw how much of the apex barrier, the isolitic damage got mitigated from the ship's ability. But it is getting through, but just not very much, because you're not seeing, like I was seeing on my Kretschna, no isolitic damage on it. So anyway, so we need to reset everything. I'm gonna go over here and reset my fleet, and then with this new mechanic, you can take 2 ships in with the purge. I keep saying the surge, and so what I'm going to do with this crew, I'm going to go ahead and put the augment crew, or the Venge PvE crew. I'm going to put that at the bottom here. All right, so, but I'm also going to do this. Okay, let's go. We're going to go impulse speed. And I think it's Riker's captain ability. So what I'm going to go Riker. Una, and then I'm going to take this out of here, and I'm going to go group, and then I'm going to put eData right here. So they give me the impulse speed that I need, and I'm going to be able to actually have some kill ability up on it as well. So for my cube here, let's see, let's go Kirk Brothers. Okay, let me I'll find that. I do have one, I think, in this thing that I could use. Maybe I gotta see if I hope I didn't overlap some players. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, all these ones I've got I'm gonna have to take out, which is gonna be him and him. And that's why I'm looking at this. So I'm gonna go, is it the same one? Yeah, I'm gonna go this, apply. Then I'm gonna remove these three, right? And now I'm gonna go down and go back to the impulse speed. Put that back on there. Impulse speed. Okay, that didn't work. Sometimes it does this bull crap. Let's see. So now I'm gonna go, oh, it's isolate damage. Never mind. I pushed it wrong. So I'm gonna put Dane down here. I'm also going to put, what's her speed ability here? She's got to be the captain, but I'm not going to use her. Let's see, what Pan has that too. Is his the captain? Yep. We're not going to use that. We're going to put him here for sure. And that should get us good. Nobody else will work up below deck, so there's no reason to even do it. So I'm going to put a good lower deck officer in here. So let's go take the impulse speed off and apply. Then we can take our pick. Let's see who's available down here. Now Giorgio would be, let's see, she's good PvP under. We got Seska. I'm just kind of looking it through. We already got Pella there. We don't need the cat doctor. Okay, I'm liking what I've seen so far. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to stick Seska there in my board cube. And that gives me speed boost, because your ships need to be fast. Well, let's look and see how fast they are with this boost. So I'm gonna erase it down here and see how fast it goes. Yeah, that speeds it up quite a bit. How about the board cube? With those things go. Where's my board cube? I don't even see it. What the hell's going on here? What's going on with the game? Alright, it's clear localization. I'm getting this, but this is on a Ethernet line. There's no Wi-Fi, so there's no way in hell that there's a connection problem. I got the highest speed internet in Dallas on this computer. Now, if I was on my cell or iPad, it was using Wi-Fi, there is a chance that it could do this kind of crap, but not hardwired in. Okay, let's go. Did they do some kind of hot fix on this thing and no one didn't tell anybody? I bet you they did. It is Monday. They like to do that shit. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can get them to see how fast they get back. Recall. Yeah, the Venge is a lot faster. They wouldn't make a G7 Vidar. That loop is completely dead from anybody who's a G7 player. Okay, that's gonna help at least. I hope. I don't know. This looks like it might not happen. I'm gonna give them till at 9 if they see if they can get the things together. If they can't, then I'm gonna hit the sack. Speaking of which, where's my phone? Oh, my phone was hooked up to the charger. Here it is. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would do these surges so I could do it on the stream because not many people got them on there yet. So I was kind of hoping that was gonna happen, but. Okay, I had to message somebody. We're gonna have dinner tonight. Make sure that we're still on. All right, let's just go do this. So I hope they get this thing together because I was really wanting to do this the surge on the stream. So if you don't know what that is you go, let's see, wavy looking things here. And so you go in here, you use it. Everybody in your alliance are getting these, have gotten these tokens, and you get, I think you get a pull in the store. Here, I think that's what these are for. Right here. So when you get less than max capacity, you'll get one, and then you use those to enter this system. Where's it at? Did I lose it again? Where'd it go? Here we go. So you use it, all your players in your alliance use it to enter the system. You can bring 2 ships in, right? And as you can see, they're gonna be survey ships. They do that on purpose because that way your crew's gotta be kind of, you can't use like the Strange New Worlds crew where you're specifying one of the hostiles. So you still could use a Strange New World crew, but you'd have to use like Pike, probably Pike, let's see, Pike, what's that name of the officer? I just put him on the, Here, I got the Strange New Worlds in this one, so we can. I can't think of the guy's name now. I'm drawing a blank. I know I'm very tired. Okay, let's go. Group. Okay, Himmer. You'd put Himmer on the side, and then you'd probably put Sam on the side. So you could go Pike, Sam, Hammer for one of your crew. And that would work pretty good in here, I'm pretty sure. But they didn't look very powerful. Now, I don't know what happens when you get up to the ones where they're like 80 plus. I mean, when they get up to 80, it goes from 40 to 80. Highest that we saw was like 65. Let's see if it tells. So I think that, oops, I'm sure we got to, yeah, we got up to tier 8 once, I can remember, of the loot that you have. Okay, what's lame about this is, okay, you take this thing and then you take it in the refinery and you refine it, so you don't actually get these surge fragments. You don't actually, it's not actually research material, which is this stuff here. That's what's so lame about it, because you end up going into here and work with it. No, support. So you can use it for the ship parts, or you can use it for the research, is what I need it for my G7. But the rest of your alliance can speed up a bunch of these loops. They can get their Monavine parts, they can get cube stuff, they can get stuff for the Titan, you get stuff for the Gorn ship, the Galaxy Quest ship, and Voyager. And over here you get the Titan, the Enterprise NX-01, and your Vindicator over here. So for your lower players, this is a bonanza, because you're getting free parts for these ships just by going in there and hitting those hostiles. So it's a win-win. It's the only way that the G7 players can get research material is through this, because there isn't a pack in the store that you can buy. Let's go in here. Let's see. So featured. No. Now here's the thing where the rep packs are ridiculously low from what we have to. Now for when I was doing this before, this would be a monster grab, you know. But for the type of ones I can get this in a day's time in my dailies, this is no big deal. These packs are way too low for the 71s because if you look at our rep, what we have to get. I want to go my clean on one. You can see I've already earned. In fact, started with 500 million, and now I've got 1.2 trillion in like 4 days. This is what I got to get to the first milestone. This ridiculous number. So that little package in there, even if you bought both of them, is a drop in the bucket. Like I said, I get more in my dailies than what those packs give me. So they're ridiculously low. They're stupidly low. Like, you'd have to be really, I don't think a person that just spins crazy would look at that and that'd even be attracted to them because it's so low. You know what I'm saying? The guy that just that spins on everything. Now there is one guy that in the Discord, the VIP Discord in the G7's link, he said he's going to spin to go to 73. But most people are holding off because they're lobbying. I don't know how successful they're going to be, but the CMs and a large the big spender base, which doesn't include me, is rallying to see if they can get Scopely to retool the G7 economy. Because from what I understand, this is what I've heard. I don't know this for a fact because I'm not there, but it said that someone said to make one building upgrade at it's Op 73, it would cost you 20 station packs. Yeah, that's $2,000 of upgrade. So I'll be staying at 71 for quite a while. Let's put it that way. My upgrades are insane as it is. Most all of them are like 20 million parasteel. Luckily, before y'all know that I didn't have any upgrades at the station for about 4 months, and I'd been storing all this para. I probably had 2 billion in para, but I spent all of it to upgrade to first. Now this one didn't cost me anything. You got a token to let you go up. They always do that to get you up there. Then once you're up there, you get the sticker shock of being, oh my God, what the hell did I just do? And how do you find the eternal messengers? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say I got a video for that. You just said thanks for the video, okay? Yeah, that mission kicked my butt for the longest time because I couldn't finish it. And nobody that I knew what I was talking about. But once I found that it was pretty easy to do, took a few runs in that space and you were done with it. But yeah, I kept asking like high level players in Discord and stuff, and they were like had question marks on what I was talking about. Because a lot of these people, and this helped, and a lot of guys who were big time players had to go back and do these missions. They had skipped them all because the rewards were shitty, right? So they were, so these right here, Because there are 3 trees. There's one that's just like a general tree, like this one right here, where you're doing this one. There's one that is tied to your building, and there's one with combats where you have to hit a certain level of hostiles to clear it. And see, right now I'm doing the general ones, and I'm doing the Klingon ones I'm finding up there because because right now, because look at the rep you get 14 billion for doing one of these things, and you get one of these data things, which that thing right there is asking me for in the mainline story. So once I finish that one, I'll get the data thing that it needs, and I'll be able to clear it. I'll probably do that later today. I'll come in here and run some of these missions, depending on what the daily stuff is. But, so that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a big, like I've seen some of the biggest guys, I would say they're like, you know, when Reb had that list of guys that spent 6 figures in the game, I'm pretty sure about 3 of those guys that I know, and all of them are sitting at 71 like me. They didn't go all the way up because they found out what's sitting at 73 for them is the biggest kick in the nuts that there is, even for them. But there is one guy that says, hey man, I'm ready to go for 73. He doesn't care if he spends thousands of dollars just to upgrade one building, you know. But for me at least, we'll look at a couple of these buildings I haven't done, so you can see the kind of price you're talking about. Okay, you're looking at 47 million of the Peristeel, right? So I mean, some of you guys in the lower cash set for 47 million, they ain't that much, man. Yeah, it is for Sigma. So you go in here, we'll go and find a station pack in the store. Okay, let's find the station pack. There is one in here. Here we go. Here we go. Ultras upgrade. So if I pull this, I'm getting 14 million in para. So that's not even enough to do one upgrade. So I'm looking at, if I was going to spend for this, I'm gonna have to spend $200 to $300 on every upgrade in this that I do. But like I said, I was lucky because I've been rat holing all this para for 4 months. So when I went up there, I didn't have to spend it. I bought one station pack, which is gone in there. It's like one of these. Oops, I put the wrong button. You see it's not in there. I bought it. One of these right here that has the surge token in it. Right. I mean, the surge token. And so I bought that, and it didn't give me any more para than what you saw in that one. And I did get some in the battle pass too. No, not the battle pass, the treasury. Treasury gave me 14 million too, but I did 3 upgrades to this weekend, and I had to buy. Yeah, you're right about that, but the player base that they focus the G7 on are the guys that like the immediate shit, right? That was why they all cried when they went up and they couldn't immediately get their ships, because at that time it was insane rep levels at G6, you know, especially when you had 50, I think it was 15 million or whatever it was for the 60, or was it 16 or something like that? It was 16 million was the one for the 60 ship. So it went from 16 million up to 500 million. I mean billion. 16 billion to 500 billion. And that seemed like that was freaking insane at that point. But the one thing they are doing for us, though, if you want to look at what they, but I'm going to take my time. I'm going to wait till I don't have any buildings left at 71 to go up to 72, or if I have a reason to go to 72. I've got to have a reason to. But you look at here, if I was to redeem these deals, I would get 21 billion for just the regular one in the regular 71 space. And if I want to get the one from the Veil, then I would get 42 billion. And it's the same thing with the mats. You've got ones in the Veil, the ones in the Veil is a lot higher. You got one at 1.25 million. You got one at 3.125 million. So you get the same kind of rewards. You get 21 billion and 42 billion. So it racks up pretty fast. Now we're getting ready to do this now. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna get enough people in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm gonna come, bring my ship, enter the surge. So I've got 200 of those. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna bring my cube. I don't want to jump. I don't have to. I hope it didn't use 2 sets of tokens. Let's see. So let's go back into my. So I'm gonna get away from him. So what this is, once we start this, we got 3 minutes to kill as many as we can possibly kill. So. But see, they're moving around. You can't really just say, I'm going to move where the bunch is. Or you see how fast they are. But I've got speed crews or semi-speed crews, because like I said, there's going to be some powerful stuff at the end. You don't want to die. So now we got to see how many people we actually get in here. I think we're wasting our time, to be quite honest with you. I don't think we're going to get enough people in this thing for it to work. I was trying to tell those guys we need at least 35 players in here, because it can hold 200 ships. We don't have the participation in this alliance that we could hope to have. Like 80% of our alliance in here. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just wasted tokens to come inside here. Now the guys are going to start using gimmick ships. That's the problem. That's why I hate these type of mechanics. I have to make sure that not only that you have to have your stuff together, the other people have to have their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those things where you can do your best to but the problem is everybody that enters this system has to have their crap together. And even though I've talked about it all night, because some of the guys were talking about wanting to run some of these before the reset, try to see if we can get closer to first place. But this thing's lagging. Last night or Saturday when we did it, we were crushing them. We had about 30, maybe close to 30 players in here. And the thing that was happening there is we were waiting for those damn things to spawn. And you got 3 minutes regardless of what happens in here. You know what I'm saying? So if the hostiles take longer to spawn, then you're not gonna message. You're not gonna make it past probably where we did, which was 8. We got up until I think we might have got past the 65 hostiles when the timer went out. Yeah, the hostiles are not very hard. Now you could probably get away with. Now the gravitational beam or the cube beam does not work on these things. I wonder if I can switch ships. I was thinking about putting my Kretsch in here instead. Is that what he's got in here? No, he's got this. Oh, he's got that new ship. Where does he got his? Wonder what level he's got his at. 45, level 9. Okay. So this thing's gonna kill in here. I mean, it might be worth buying it for that, but I like I said, to me, it would cost me too much to make it workable. We don't have enough people. Yeah, there is a limit on who can go in here. I think it's 45 plus. Somebody just came in. Waiting for the lap of the, okay. Who was this? Wait for cooldown, dumbasses. God. Now I gotta get busy. The artifact doesn't work in here. All these before the. Okay, here's one up here I can get. The problem is, like I said, they don't spawn real quick. come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Damn it. Damn game. Give me something to hit. They're not spawning fast enough. See, look at how empty the system is. Yeah, we didn't do as good as the last time. We got to the 65s the last time. We're not going to get that this time. But you can see it's a lot of times it's just waiting for this damn thing to spawn. And now my thing's not responding. So we only got to tier 4. Okay, let's see how we scored on that. Okay, somebody hit one. I need to move to a different spot. I got too many people over here where I'm at. Let's find a good spot. I'm gonna go over here. Look at your God Almighty. These guys are dumb. Ah! How stupid are they? Now they killed it and they're gonna have to respawn all these. Now you can kill them, dumbasses. All these guys sit there and killed all these ones. I don't have any I can fuck. God almighty. This is a train wreck. I'm gonna go back up here. Hard to get. It's a train wreck in here, man. Cause that one's dead. It doesn't even do anything. There's a bunch of them like that in here that are dead. They won't. You can't tell if they're ones you can hit or not. Let's see how we're doing. Where is that at? Where's the deal at here? Yeah, we're not gonna catch them. Why are people hitting them? Why are people hitting these before the timers? Ah, Jesus Christ, man! Who's this? Why? Oh, he's got that whatchamacallit, that effect where it kills everything. Okay, we got 7 seconds left. 5, 4. I'm looking right up the top of the corner here. Go. Go now. I knew he was smarter than that, you know, but that thing the berserk mode doesn't stop. So that might not be the best ship to do in it because it takes a long time for them to spawn back up. And you've already got all these 40 ships, 45 ships that are stuck in here. All right, come on back. I'll get these ones up here.
In my mind I see your face. I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here? When all is said and done, will I still be your one? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now?
Yeah, he got it before I could. This is like chaos, man. Yeah, somebody got it before I could. There's some 60s coming in. Somebody got it already. Okay, go up here and get this one. We're gonna get this one. Okay, let's find another one here. This one here. I didn't get as many that time, it was hard. They don't count, man. I don't know why y'all still hitting them. Up here a little bit. by me. Let's go down here. I just got that stupid ship right by me. Damn it. God dang it, missing them. Man, it's too freaking hard to get these damn things. I'm not hit any of these, man. I can't. Those are those frozen ones. Damn it. There's one. Somebody get it. No, somebody got it before I could. See, they're just not spawning fast enough. Just way too many. Yeah, that's as good as we're doing. Where's that stupid? I'm gonna try to stay away from. See, I got no damage on these ships. I don't think I'm going to use the cube next time. We'll go ahead with the crutch now because we're not getting past. Why are you killing stuff? Who's this? Oh, well, one of the dumbest players in the game. It makes sense. Okay, now we can go. Oh man, now I'm gonna find this fucking wants to hit. You got so many you can't hit any. There's one. There's another. The lag is just bad, guys. It really is. And they're not spawning very fast either. That hurts everything. Let me get this one over here. Come on, get that one. Now he's got me beat. That's a dead one. So hard to get them. The thing is, we're hitting them fast, and they're just lag. Like I said, they're not spawning very fast. That was a problem we had the other night, and it's even worse today. There's one, there's one. It's hard to even get one. See, we're hitting them that fast, it's hard to even get one. Let's see where we're at. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just gonna do one. Try to do two. Two is just too many. Get on there.
Relentless and bold, clear of steel, a legend retold. Vector space, shadows that drive, fire rage and controls as the stars realize. Fierce energy, is our battleground. Forever without ceasing, we reign as our anthem. We'll crop the gap of the night. Captain Jasmine, in the chaos we fight. Screams of the void, through the agony halls. Captain Jack Spade leads free and falls. Fling of blaze, pierce the Federation's pride. In the depths of despair, all legends collide. In the shadows we rise, bleeding from pain. We dive in the chaos, not till chaos reign. Igniting the night. In this final hour, we embrace the fight.
Oh, the warm-up time. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's stuck. Problem is, it's blocking them for me. That damn banner's stuck.
We will crush all the people who said that the
Guess we weren't supposed to do this many in here, I guess. It's broken here. See, man, I can't get one for nothing. You know why I'm still in this system. So it was kind of a cluster. That's my music. I wrote all the songs. Those are mine. But we're glad we get to see the surge. Right now, I think it's kind of, you saw the lag is really, really bad in it. That's what everybody was complaining about in there. You notice that if you're going to go 15 tiers, they're going to have to spawn a whole lot faster than what they did. Because we were doing a good job killing them all. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to. There's no way. There's literally no way you could get 15 tiers through this thing the way as slow as they're spawning. They need to spawn about 5 times faster than what they're doing in here. But that should give us the lead unless they run one. That's all they have to do is run one to beat us. But anyway, so far we got the most of, if they don't go in there and run one after us, we've got all the alliance stuff won to this week by a large margin on this one, and basically it was a few members. The Dauntless. Hi, how you doing Dauntless is actually one of the best ships because it's automation server side. You can hit hostiles that spawn you can't see. Okay. But the only problem is it was killing the ships after the thing ended, so that probably slowed down some of the spawning when they actually do it. 'Cause we had other players hitting hostiles when they weren't. It's not like I guess you can't turn it off. Let's see, how much time do I got left? I wonder if I got time to beat him. That's the only problem I see with that ship in here. Yes, it'll probably do it. It does probably do a really good job on these things, but as you can see, my friend who has his up to tier 9 that could probably come close to finishing the event, it was still killing them where the cooldown was going on, and that slowed things down when the actual thing, that was less ships for us to hit when it started and scoring for us. That's the only issue I see with the Dauntless in there, is it doesn't stop when it needs to stop. But once the thing started, yeah, it's a good tool for that. And we saw other players seeing one of our top players hitting ships when in between, and they kept doing it too. But he can't turn it off. Evidently, it doesn't turn off until it dies, I think. Or I guess he warps out of the system, which he doesn't want to do because he didn't want to have to put another token in. But the problem was that we had some people that were not paying attention to the. There we go. I got some pulls to go back in there, but I've got 2 left. And I didn't want to use them all today. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and reset my fleet. And then I'm going to put my crew that I was using before, the augment crew, into my Vengeance. Okay, augment, there we go. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I'm going to leave Quasi out on this one. All right, so we're going to go up here while they're still in there. All right, never mind. I'll try to figure that out. All right, let's. So I'm going to go back. I have to go way back here now. All right. No, that's what we were testing. This Breen. I'm going to go way back. So if I've got some in here. Okay, here we go. All right, go. I want to see if I can get into 3rd place. I know I can't get 2nd. There's no way I'll be able to hit that many hostiles. But I'm going to try to come up here and get 3rd place. Try. He's got too big of a head start on me. All right, so look for the battleships. I'm going to go with that one first. I'm going to line up all the battleships. I'm going to use a restaurant quick. Dr. Pepper's kind of ran through me. guess I can go ahead and do the interceptors too. I just want to put 11 in there real quick. Battleship's already hit. Go. There's another battleship I haven't pulled. Okay. Kind of wondering why my. All right, so. So we're good. So how many we got left? 4. I'm gonna kill that and let's get them as close together as possible. That's the one thing about the artifact. If these are fast like these are, sometimes they can make it go all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna go get this one up here. And I'll get that one. See, the bad thing about this thing, it's tied to the building. It's not tied to the ship. So it doesn't really matter. I could take this vengeance into the 67. I'm killing 1 hostile. And if I put my cube or even my junker, it would do the same thing. So it's not ship weighted. Once you get to a level like this, yeah, my junker would have a hard time killing these 66s. That's where the I could probably kill 5 or 6 of them, but it's not going to be the same as. Okay, I'm going to take it and kill that one, come back and get that one. So there's a battleship right there. Battleship there. But I am going to tell, as soon as I get this events over with, I'm going to switch my forbidden technology back to where it was. I switched it over for this event. Which I don't do very often because the rods are so expensive for changes. And their rods are hard to come by. They're easier to come by now than they were, but still I don't like to spend them unless I have to. I wanted to be able to hit these hostiles and score the highest points possible. Because I didn't really start doing these until like 10 o'clock last night. And I'm already in 4th place. Trying to get 3rd if that's possible. But next time I'm going to go with one with pure speed crew and not worry about the second one as much. I'll put another interceptor in there. But I'll put in the Venge, I'll put complete speed crew in here. And worry about that, and then when that one's traveling somewhere, I'll hit the whatever other ship I have in here. We're going up there. Let's get this one. And that one. And that one. Well, no, yeah, that one. And that one. And that one. There's like all those surge thing is gone. Well, that's where 1, 2, 3, 4. And those dudes were saying yesterday they didn't really need my help in here. They would not have won this if we still do. They still can come back and run one and take it from us if they got one left. Which that's the way I would have played it. I would have saved one in case somebody came up to me. If I was... But the problem is it shows me how much of them are really doing their dailies. Because you get that, you get a quarter of a start for every day you clear your 50 hostile, not the faction one, but the regular one. Inside that is a quarter of a start, like 25 shards. And it takes 100 shards to start. Me, I've been doing them every night because I need the freaking reputation for the crazy amount that they have up there for the reputation marks. And I tell you what, I bet you they're disappointing in the rep sales because what they got for reputation to buy in there is a complete and utter joke. I mean, literally my dailies are higher than that pack. If somebody would spend $100 for that, they're insane. Now, if they had one that had like a trillion, then we're talking. But I don't even know if I would do that. Because I'm also earning faction credits for the new faction credits that come in. I don't know if you guys know that, but now there's Sigma faction credits. So once you go from 70 to 71, they're not valid going forward. You can still go back and buy, 70 and below ships, like your epics or even your miners. You'll probably end up buying miners because you're going to need those more than anything. If you didn't before, you didn't using your faction credits, getting the 68 miner, you need it because the rep level to get because the very first ship at 71 is a mining ship, and it's the equivalent of the G7 Selkie. But the reputation level is so high to get it, you're going to spend a long time up here without the rep. I mean, usually what I would do, that's what I did with going from 60 to 61. I already had my rep. But if I was to go into mirror space and try to grind what I'm grinding right now out, oh my God, I would have to live in there for like 4 months. So at least my dailies are putting me on a little pace to probably, I would say, maybe 2 months. I'll have the reputation here to get the ship if I want it, but I'm not going to buy the ship unless I'm just rolling in faction credits, because 63 is the first warship, and it's a battleship, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on, trying to save my faction credits for. Right now, 63 is not an option from what the guys were telling, what has been told to me about the building requirements. Like someone said, it takes 20 station packs to do one upgrade on the buildings. It's 73 right now. So you say, well, you just go to 73. Well, I've got to build my academy. I got to build my R&D building, and if they don't throw another monkey wrench in there, then I've got to go and build the shipyard. So that's 3 buildings. That's 60 packs of station packs to buy. So no thank you on that. Even though as much as I want that battleship, I might be parking at 61 for quite a while. I'll work on building my Vengeance up, tearing up my Enterprise E, and just building the reputation and building up my stuff so when they do, hope there's some people, some very high up players and some CMs are trying to get Scopely to either reset the economy here or make the packs much, much, much bigger and scale up as you op up. Because right now, I mean, I think it'd be crazy to go up to 63. Right now, it's not fun. It's 71. Like I told you, it takes 2 to 3 station packs to make an upgrade if you don't have it. And luckily, from what you saw, except for the buildings I built this weekend, I already had all that. I've been stacking, para for months, and I had enough to build my. We'll look at it. We'll look at it right now. So when I went up, I ended up spending. Okay, come on. Let's go. End up spending like 600 million in Latin for the uncommon mats, and you can do that. Like if I went over here, let's find this building here, and if I wanted to upgrade the mats, I just do that. But still, I'm gonna need 47 million to upgrade the hangar. And like we saw, you're close to 15 million in every pack. So that's 3 packs right there, basically. This is a pack and a half. This is a little bit more than a pack. This is one I have to do to get the 72. That is 3 packs because they only get 14, so that's 28. So you would need one more pack. That's 3 packs. And the outdoor stuff is just the same. They're all about 24. So yeah, so it's tough, but I was lucky. I had enough to do this one. You used a token. You didn't have to spend anything but the token. I had enough mats to do, enough para to do this building, not that building, this building, and my refinery. And not had to spend a dime. The only thing I spent was, as most of you knew, I had about $1.5 billion of the Latinum. That's what I got right now. So I skipped over the last, since we went up, I guess it was Tuesday or whenever it was, whenever the reset, when the ARC started, I've spent $1 billion in Latinum. So I'm gonna send this home and get some of that, not get more loot. So I'm not giving that loot away. So let's see how close we are to catching this guy. Fourth place. I don't know that I catch him. So I need 42. I don't think I can get 42 in 50 minutes. But it did put me some distance between the fifth. We get the same reward anyway. Fourth and fifth get the same reward. And what we're looking at here is the recon stuff for the building. And we'll get 135. And let's see where we're getting with this. Where will that help me? 135. Not all. It gets me closer. Because it would help me at a lower level, but I wouldn't be where I'm at if I was a lower level. It beats nothing. And plus, it helped my alliance get some distance on the second place one and this one. So because we'll get 300. So I'm going to get like about 450 together. What we get with the other one thing here? I hope we holds because this one had officer shards in it. And the difference is not a lot. You got. See, the rewards on this is stink. But everybody's trying to get as many of these so they can unlock, because they didn't have a leaderboard event for them this week. So let's see. I don't know why they're doing that. Why they don't have a leaderboard event for him and SMS. But anyway, so let me go ahead and reset my fleet. I like this button. This helps a lot. Alright. I'm not going to grind anymore. I think I'm going to call it a stream, then call it, get me some sleep, and I may be on tonight. I may not be on tonight. I'm looking for it. Level 70 plus player left my alliance last night. I think I better try to talk to him into rejoining. Yeah, you gotta have a 71 to start those surges. That's the only way you can get the starts for the token. And that was the reason why there's only... Let's come on, go back in here. That's why there's only 4 alliances that are out of our whole server, because those are the only ones that got 71 players in it. And I think that, I actually probably think our server is maybe above the average on that. I imagine there's a lot of servers that have maybe 1 or 2 guys that are 71. There's some of these guys that went to 71 that had no business doing it. They barely met the requirements as far as ship wise. I think it was tiered up to your ship or something like that. But I had really nothing left to. Normally, now anybody who knows me, this is not what I do. I usually don't go up immediately. I let everybody take all the bumps and bruises, and I go ahead and store up as much resources as I possibly can, and then I go up. I mean, I'd already kind of done that because I've been stuck at where I'm at ops level for about 4 or 5 months. So I had 4 or 5 months of not being able to spend any Sigma para at all, and so that really helped me when I went up. I mean, I guess I kind of done that not intentionally, but if I had a do-over, would I still go up? I would say yes, for the fact that, like I said, in the dailies, I'm scoring so much reputation that it's going to get me to that reputation mark, because stuck at 70 and only being able to do my dailies and the Mirrorverse. I don't know how long it would take to get that reputation level. I'll probably have it in a month or maybe 6 weeks at tops, at the rate that I'm gaining reputation right now. So there was I kind of waited a little bit, and I saw no benefit in staying at 70. But it was the reverse thing when 61. When 6G came, I stayed at 60 probably 4 months before I could actually went up, and I was well prepared. My Rotarian was, I want to say it was tier 12 when I went up. You can go back to the videos and I actually say, I don't remember, it was so long ago now, but I purposely overpowered my Rotarian, because some people were saying, oh, you got it at 7 or 8, I think they were saying, so the content creators were. I purposely overpowered mine before I went up, and I had an easier time grinding, I had an easier time doing all the stuff that I have. And one thing, this ship is paid off. You know, all the people saying, oh, when you get G7, it's going to be obsolete. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. So I don't have any regrets going for this ship. Thought I might once I got to G7, but I don't right now. Because this is going to be my lead dog for until I get to 63. Now the cube will be there too, but my cube's sitting at 176. My Vengeance is, I've had crewed it up to where I got like 215, but sitting with my PvP crew, I make sure all my people are in there. It's sitting at excuse me. 212 in the station. I think it's 210 out. Here, let's check. And it's at the level now that the cubes of my size, I can kill it pretty easily. And especially when I get that other seat in a couple weeks, that will even make it better. So I'm looking at outside the outside. It's not. It didn't lose that much. I was surprised. So I'm 211 outside it. So I only lost $1 billion. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield up, get some sleep, or try to. You heard the landscapers in the background. Sometimes they make it kind of difficult, especially back in the day when I worked Monday nights. I'd come home and they'd keep me awake until they were done. I'd try to go back to sleep. What really sucked is when I'd get home and I'd fall asleep right away, and I'd get like 2 or 3 hours sleep and couldn't go back to sleep. And have to roll with that for 12 hours, working 6 to 6. But anyhow, I am working some overtime tomorrow, so that there is a chance I might do it before I go to work, but that's a very outside chance. This is my long week, so I'm working Saturday, so realistically the next time that I'm going to be on here for sure will be Sunday, and any other time I come on it'll be because I'm not tired when I get off work, or I'm so wound up I'm going to play the game a little bit before I go to sleep. So the schedule between now and Sunday is kind of sketchy. It's just going to be whenever I can get on and do it, if I got time to do it. I mean, it's really, with this new job, just finishing the dailies is hard. And if you do got a grind intensive event, that makes it even harder. Are we gonna pull this off? Or are they just waiting till the last minute? I need to see how much. I already pulled that refinery, so I can't see how much loot we actually won in that thing. Let's see. So let's go up there and see if we can make a pull. I don't think we can. I don't think I can. Let's see. Where's it at? Aggression. No, it's in support. Oh yeah. Okay, I've got stuff that I can do these. I can see how much loot I have. I mean, see, look at all that effort. Only like 550 in the loot. It's way under. It's not worth. I mean, they're really. If this wasn't tied into my research, I would say it's not worth even doing them. To be honest with you. I mean, this would be a dead mechanic. If they didn't have this thing stuck with my research, this would be a dead mechanic to me, because the rewards are just not good enough. I mean, it's one of these dudes, another one of these brilliant dudes at Scopely that comes up with these equations or whatever for the payouts and stuff. Those dudes must be smoking crack or something, because it doesn't reflect from real gameplay. And what you need is a player. I mean, we did like 6 of those surges, and we only got 500 in the loot. That's totally stupid and insane. Because the way it scores, we can see that without me pulling one of these. I think I can still see it inside. Let's see. No, it timed out. But inside there, it shows you. I wonder why it's not even. Here we go. So 25, 40, 55, and this is where we were. I think we hit this once, and the other times we were right here. So I guess overall, I mean, as far as how shitty these awards are, I guess we didn't do that bad after all, but this is insane. These should have like a 0. At least 1 0 behind it. 250, 400, 550, 750, you know, and all the way up to wherever. The loot's just too insanely low because of the price of what it costs to refine it in that refinery. It's just stupid. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, the research is crazy good, but you saw how insane so if we go in there and I think you get for 1 redemption, I can't remember what it was, but maybe I can once I get to the research. Then we'll cut it off here. So the research is in the combat tree, and you go all the way back. Yeah, I mean, it has some crazy good research especially for us, because it's all related to our G6 ships and pound. It cost me like 4,000 for one upgrade. Well, the problem is, you see that I've made 3 redemptions, and I'm only getting like 500 each time. So you do the math on how many times it's going to take me to get 1, and there is no pack in the store for this. Like, I can't go in here and just buy some, because I think it would be more worth buying. You know, if one thing that would be worth buying in here would be that, and it's not in this store anywhere. We can even go. Let's go research and see if they snuck one in here, but I doubt it. They usually don't. Here's the primes. No, nothing in here. Why'd they put the Syndicate Pack Elite in here? That's pretty odd. I guess technically, in a way, I guess a Syndicate is in research. But it's odd that they would put it in there, though. But you can see I'm on my last leg, but these are monster levels once you get up higher. But I'll unlock a fleet commanding spot, and my Breen is pretty close to being tiered out now. I'm thinking probably by the time I get there, these will be all transporter patterns. I'm gonna get 1,000% weapon damage, isolytic defense, it's a good boost, a really good boost on the last one. But I'm almost there. And you say, well, how'd you get there so quick? Because they tied the first 2 weeks of the Vengeance event that I did. It was all tied to Syndicate XP and those packs from there. And if people, I think a lot of people in the past that have been in the alliance with me would laugh if they knew that I was at 64. Because to me, through most of the game, I thought the Syndicate XP was worthless. I mean, I thought there was no reason to ever buy the packs. There was once where they had the milestone event backwards, where they had the final milestone payout was the biggest. I did spend some there, and then there was a couple of times where the officer they were offering in there. I just needed like the first tier to tier him up. So maybe in the past, past the game before the Vengeance thing came into pass, I might have spent $400 total on Syndicate XP packs. Because even now, I still think there's enough in the game that the putting in events and buying packs are unnecessary. I mean, look at all the places. We'll look at this real quick, and I promise then I'm done. You got it here, which I am going to pull. I don't think they have any in the Terran store. Section 31, of course there is. I've already made those pulls. You got that one. And then there's one I haven't pulled. That one there. Nothing in the the X-Borg has the daily pull. I get that one every day. And then there's always the one here. And then there's several daily pullouts I get. One for the dailies ending. And I get several in the the daily pull, the big pulls you get once a day, and the gifts. So you get this one here. I think I've already. Where's it at? Where is? Here, Mantis. Here we go. There's one in the Mantis right here. To me, there's more than enough that you can get yourself from making pulls in your refinery that I don't think you need that. And still, I mean, this is a monster thing. It'd probably take me a month to finish the rest of this. As you can, I think I did it like a week ago, and that's how much I've earned in a week. So yeah, I guess maybe more than a month, unless we have an event that pays out at Syndicate XP, which will expedite that quite a bit. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to crash. I'm getting tired. Until next time.